So some people consider Chelsea Market to be just a food hall, but honestly, it is so much more than that. So stay tuned to find out the history of what Chelsea Market used to be back in the day. So I think it's pretty interesting, but you're gonna have to wait to see till the end of this video to see if you think it's interesting as well. So where is Chelsea Market? It is in the neighborhood of Chelsea and Meatpacking District. So it's kind of like in between both of those neighborhoods. So it is on 9th Avenue in between 15th and 16th Street. So this is on the west side of Manhattan. Now, if you have not been to Chelsea Market, I definitely recommend stopping by. Now, I do have to warn you in advance. It can get really, really crowded inside with tourists and locals, and it is kind of narrow to walk through, so just be aware of that. If you don't really like being around crowds, I definitely recommend that you go during like an off time, like a weekday, maybe like a morning time or something like that. But if you are going during the weekend at like prime time, anytime really in the afternoon or evening, there's gonna be a lot of people there, pretty much all times of the year. There's a lot of really great food places in this market. Also, with the crowds, I do want you to be prepared in advance that you will most likely, depending on what food you get, have to wait a while for the food that you order. Just be prepared for that. So I will go into detail about some of my favorite food spots in Chelsea Market. So what type of food places do they have? They have everything from like fast, quick, casual to-go places and also like fine dining as well. So it really is a big range. Now, like I said, because there's so many people, the fast, casual, like quick dining is not really that quick because there's literally so many people there, but it's kind of like that grab and go type of food. And then they also have really, really nice places that you can like have literally like a date night out or something like that. Because it is also like a market, there are also places in Chelsea Market where you can just go and grab actual goods like olive oil, cheeses, things like that. So much more than just a food hall. It really is a shopping center as well. And on top of all of that, Chelsea Market also is like kind of very like cultured as well. There are different like art displays all the time going on in Chelsea Market, and there are even several art galleries set up there as well. So if you're really looking for something to do that's more than just going and eating, you can definitely make an afternoon out of Chelsea Market. I'm not saying that Chelsea Market is the type of place where you're going to spend all day. I'm definitely not saying that, but you can definitely spend an afternoon or an evening in Chelsea Market because there is a good amount to see. Now, Chelsea Market is also right next to the High Line, the southern part of the High Line. So if you are looking for something to do, you can definitely pair the High Line with Chelsea Market and either start at Chelsea Market and then go on the High Line or end after the High Line at Chelsea Market. So that's just something to keep in mind as well. So I've actually never dined at any of the restaurants in Chelsea Market at the time of me filming this video. I think I've tried before, but sometimes they're not the biggest places for the most part. So sometimes they could be a little hard to get into. So that's another thing to keep in mind. If you're going to dine there and then you want to like a sit down restaurant, make reservations. That's always the case in New York City. Make reservations because it's very, very hard to walk in places nowadays. Los Tacos is there. So if you're not familiar with Los Tacos, it is probably the best tacos in all of Manhattan. At least in my opinion it is. The line for Los Tacos in Chelsea Market is going to be insane. This is the original location of Los Tacos. There's about, I think 4 or 5 at the time of me filming this video. This is the original, like most popular location. It's going to be insane. I've never seen the line not be insane there. Just be prepared for that. But it's very good. Also a hint, if you want to try Los Tacos at any of the other locations around Manhattan, the lines are typically not as long as this location. Just FYI. Miznan is another like Middle Eastern type of like grab and go place that I think is very, very good. Also there, you should definitely try that place as well at some point. They have another kind of like burger and fry like place called Cream Line. Very similar to Shake Shack. However, I believe at least that that's the only location they have in New York City. They might have one other one, but this is the only one that I'm familiar with. And it's pretty good. If you're looking for American like food, quick grab and go, this is going to be your place. It still could be a little bit of a lengthy wait just because there's, like I said, there's just so many people in this market, but it's probably going to be quicker than like say like Los Tacos would, to be honest with you. Then they have Black Seed Bagel, which is, I would say, a pretty well-known bagel place in New York City. Very, very good. It's just as a warning, the bagels are a little small, at least compared to other sized bagels, I think. So just be prepared for that, but very, very good bagels. Also very authentic New York style bagels. Sometimes you can get a bagel in New York City, and if you don't go to one of the top bagel places, it might not be as authentic as you might think from a New York bagel, if that makes sense. Also another place is Amy's Breads. It's a very popular bakery here in New York City, and they have a location in there. Those are just some places that they have in Chelsea Market at the time of me recording this video. Now, all food halls around New York City are always constantly switching out places, so I would always recommend take a look at the website of Chelsea Market before going, just to see what exactly is open at the time when you're going to the market. Okay, so if you guys stuck around to the end, I will give you a little bit of backstory of Chelsea Market. Now, I find this very interesting. Let's see if you find it interesting. So Chelsea Market used to be the Nabisco factory. I'm sure you guys know Nabisco. It's the, I don't know, like the snack company probably of the world at least. One of the top snack companies of the world. So Nabisco used to stand for the National Biscuit Company. So if you look up the history of Chelsea Market, it'll say it's the old National Biscuit Company factory. So it's kind of interesting to see what it is today and knowing that history. Like there's articles saying that Chelsea Market is literally where Oreos were built. So I think that's kind of a cool fact. So let me know in the comments if you agree. So this is just a general overview of Chelsea Market. I definitely want to make videos where I'm actually taking my camera and giving you guys an actual tour of Chelsea Market in person. I haven't gotten to that point yet. So if you guys have anything to add about Chelsea Market or have any questions about the market as well, please let me know in the comments because as always, I love hearing from you guys.